Hi guys, it's Enrique Blasik, Love Nympho, the newest sensation on YouTube. Excuse the little piece right here, but I'm working on very budgety material here, and that's to cover up this huge light because I'm making the video at nighttime. Because I promise you guys a new video every day until my birthday without knowing that it's getting harder and harder to pull material out simply because the material is getting deeper, my life is getting more stable, and I'm starting to become more meticulous about the information that I want to put on my videos. So today I was like, you know what, I promised it, I have to do it, I have to deliver, I must. So I decided to just come up here and just talk. I do have a couple of points that I want to like talk about. Such as my last video did very well. I want to say that it did so well that it's holding me accountable to follow what I preach, to the point where like sometimes it's okay, like you can think whatever you want about people, but like once you say stuff all out about them and stuff like that, and you know, like creating that kind of like bad energy and negative energy against them without teaching them something, it really hit me because I found myself trying to do it a lot more often than not, and it's because some people just look like targets because society has made them targets. You know, if anybody like in high school, like a friend, it's funny because I was talking to a friend and he's like, well, and you know, growing up I didn't have it that bad, even though I was super feminine. He goes, one, I was white, two, I was skinny, and there was this other, you know, he wasn't only gay, but he was fat and he was a nerd, and it was easier to like towards push the aim at him when it came down to the bullying. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Well, me growing up, I was fat, I was smart, and I was gay. And I was Mexican, but it's okay, I was in Mexico, so that didn't, you know, we didn't have that mentality down there. So it's funny how, you know, society targetizes certain people so that they can make us feel better, and that's why, you know, it's the good and the evil, the rich and the poor, and how a lot of people is not with equality, because the ones that are up, it makes them feel better up, you know, because then there's no one to look down at, you know. And that's why this concept of dismissive confidence is you look forward, you put your chin up, you look forward, so that you only look at the ones like you, meaning you're never going to look up because you're never too good to look at anybody in the eye, and you're never going to look down at anybody. It's a metaphor of speech, but it's also kind of truth, you know, like in a literal manner. And one point I did want to make today is compliments. I love compliments. I love giving compliments. I love giving compliments, and none of them are fake. All of them are real. Everything that comes out of my motherfucking mouth is real. That's why I watch what I say. It's not that I have a filter. It's just that I'm learning how to be something that I never was, which is tactful. So, yeah, like at work, I give them all the time. If somebody looks good, if you like what somebody's wearing, if you like, you know, like, yeah, like a lot of times, like I have like a friend of mine, and we do this thing where like, oh, I love your bracelet, where'd you got it? And then as soon as the picture around, it's like, I got this bracelet I've ever seen in my fucking life, you know. But that's just a humor thing between two people that is humoring you and your friend, you know. It's not any kind of like bad energy that you're putting out into the world, and as long as you're a really good actor, it won't affect the person that you gave the compliment to either, you know. And it's not being fake, you know what I mean? It's just fun, you know. It's about, I don't know. Yeah, love and is a bitch sometimes. It's okay. But anyway, so yeah, I give compliments, and you know how to. First of all, before I start preaching on giving compliments, let me tell you guys something about how much better you look when you know how to take a compliment. Okay, a lot of times I give compliments to somebody. I'm like, oh, you're so cute, you're so this, and they're like, oh, the first thing they're like, no, they try to reject the compliment. Now that makes you look very little when you reject the compliment. That makes you look very insecure, that makes you look very little, that makes you almost look arrogant in a way, depending on how you say it, whether you're being sarcastic or you're being sincere. Either way, it does not look well on you, because someone just give you a compliment, all you have to say is thank you. Hey, I like, you know, the way that your eyebrows look today. Thank you. That's it. No more, you know. It makes you look a lot. It just looks better on you when you just say thank you instead of, oh, I know, or all this, all that. You know what I mean? Like, you know, joking around with friends, whatever. Yeah, but when someone gives you a compliment, just say fucking thank you. It's not that fucking hard. You know, it's It's very very beautiful when everybody is well educated. It's like when someone is like, how are you? I'm well. How are you? And we're not things, so we're well. We're not good. And it's just a matter of sounding pretty, you know. It's an appreciation that I've gotten to have for the English language. Yes, I do believe in like in language evolution and how like certain like that's an example, how different things mean different things for different people, you know what I mean. So when someone gives you a compliment, just say thank you. It makes you look a lot better. Just say thank you. Whether you believe it's true or not, someone took the time to give you a compliment, something that is not easy, something that is not going out of your way. It's something very simple, but not a lot of people do it. So when someone gives you a compliment, just fucking say thank you. Now, about giving compliments. Now, between girls and girls, I don't know how it goes. But like, for me, like, I am very capable of giving a compliment because I'm an artist. I appreciate beauty everywhere. So whenever I see something that I like, whenever I see someone doing something that I like, whenever I think someone did something right, whenever, you know, a lot of the times we only acknowledge the negative on other people. And it's like, no one's going to tell you when you're doing good. Well, I would tell you when you're doing good. I will more than gladly tell you when you're doing good. I will more than gladly tell you when you look good, because I'm that confident. I'm that confident. I'm that confident in myself. I'm that confident in my looks. I'm that confident. I'm a looker. I care for what I look like. I care for what I appear to other people because it's my presence. It's my message. And as an artist and a public figure, I want to make sure that I perpetrate the right image to you guys, in which I care about who I am. I nurture my body. I was gonna say I treat it like a temple, but fuck, it would be more like an alley club. But it looks really confident of one when one knows how to give a compliment and take one. Come on. There we go. For some reason, YouTube has been doing this weird thing with the quality of the videos, which I like don't understand, or I'm gonna sit here and talk shit about. But it's like, why are my videos so low quality sometimes? But it's okay, as long as it's out there. What that bitch from Paris is Burning said, if you're gonna pick up fucking arrow and a bow, as long as you throw that shit and it went somewhere, then hooray for you, bitch. So, you know, back to the compliments. Every day, try to give one compliment to somebody, especially someone who actually, no, like, just give a compliment. Just say what's on your mind. You know what I mean? Like, everybody's like, oh, that bitch, she got no problem being a bitch. She would tell you what's wrong with you. She would read you. She would be that bitch. Blah, 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 blah. She's such a queen. She's such a diva. Okay, well, does the bitch know how to give a compliment? You know, or is she that little and insecure? You know what I mean? A lot of times we spend more time talking shit about other people than the time that we actually spend looking at the good things in humanity and people, and then we wonder why the fuck we're so bitter. Because that's all the fuck we look at. We only look at the fucking negative. Why? How the fuck is there going to be any positive in our lives? We're sitting here, you know, chewing on other people's names, chewing on other people's image, instead of learning from what they actually do well. You know what I mean? Like, that's just a little bitch-ass shit to do. Like, put your big girl panties on. Accept that there's people out there better than you. Accept that there's people that have something to teach you. You know? Learn from them. Become better. And don't become bitter. And, yeah, that's really about it. My birthday is tomorrow. My birthday is tomorrow. So, my birthday's tomorrow. I'm waiting for this boy right now to come pick me up. Yeah, so tomorrow I'm gonna make a video. You guys are gonna get to meet like my really close circle of friends. I mean, my tight nuclear, the nuclear of my life, or the nucleus, or whatever you call the very fucking center of it. This is more than my immediate circle to me. These are people that I've been knowing for 10, 12 years. I've been in the United States for, I want to say, like, almost 14 years. Yeah, I've been in the United States for 14 years. And, okay, well, that's it. My ride is here. Come in. I'm making a video. I'm like Oh, okay. Okay, permíteme.
Yeah.
Alright, sorry guys. That was my landlord telling me I have a package. It's probably a cute shirt from Wish.com. Be very, very, very careful when you read that shit because they're not deceiving, but they're good at writing. Let's just put it that way. Alright guys, remember, we're stars. If you don't shine like wine, you're not doing your part. I love you.